Hey, I'm having a lot of money on you, man.
Well, you getting ready to be a rich nigga.
Welcome back to Talking Cash Shit.
Welcome back.
I'm your co-host, Jeff Knows Money, and I am here with the esteemed co-host,
Mojo Hill.
You damn right. And we're back with Asking for a Friend. The people ask and we deliver. Before we get into this episode, we got to handle a little business. Y'all know where y'all can find us. YouTube, Talking Cash Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know whenever we drop new content. And if you want to be featured in this segment, you can email the show, info@talkingcashpodcast.com, or you can DM the show on social media, Talking Cash on Twitter, and on Instagram @Talking Cash Podcast. Now, we have a very interesting entanglement today. Let's get into it. We have a 24-year-old woman dating a 64-year-old man. Yeah. I'm 24 years old. I've been in a relationship with a 64-year-old man for 5 years. He is financially secure. He takes us on vacations. He wanted to get married when we first met. He was in the Army and has been married for 30 plus years with 2 adult kids. He and I took a trip to a lake and had an amazing time. I later found out that we were there so he could finalize his divorce. That never happened, and I was never informed. I didn't ask questions. I trusted him. I'm really not sure how to go forward with our relationship. I confronted him about not being divorced, and his excuse was he didn't have enough time. I feel guilty a lot of time for being in this situation, and the hurt I feel from being in love with someone who I may or may not ever have to myself. When the relationship began, he wanted to get married, but now things have changed, and it has been a shock to me. I did not want to get married at first because I wasn't sure that that's what I wanted from this relationship. But now marriage is off the table as an option, and it seems as a preference for him. The day will never come for us to be married. It breaks my heart. Have I been conned? He's everything I ever wanted in a person. He's smart, he's funny, intelligent, caring, and handsome. Oh,
So sweet. So sweet.
Mojo, can you help our heartbroken writer?
Can I help the heartbroken writer? You know, a lot of times people talk about, the age difference as far as being an issue or a problem. And at this juncture, we ain't gonna go that route. You, young lady, first and foremost, this is a societal issue. Go out there, go for what you want. Stop with the participation trophy. Don't let that woman stand in the way of your husband. So go ahead and get out the way. That's one. 2, y'all been in an entanglement for 5 years. You're 24, he's 6. So basically, you and his granddaughter graduated together.
See, we can math on this show.
So he been looking at you for a long, long time. And you're both nasty.
Old freaky weirdo.
Because if y'all was to get married, that'd be kind of weird. He was like, because then you'll be friend grandmama to his granddaughter. Anyway.
I can't do the math on that.
But, I'm shocked.
Yeah, so let's just dive into some details here. So again, 5 years y'all have been together. You're only 24, which means y'all started when you were 19.
And he was 59. Yeah. Yeah. That's good math for now.
He's a weirdo. First off,
Like I'm young.
he was probably eyeballing you when you was like 10 or 11 and telling his old friends really weirdo stuff. Like, hey, she young right now, but hey, that girl gonna be bad when she get 15.
Hi, how are you?
Why don't you have a seat right there?
15, man, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, 15, shit. I mean, you know, when she get legal, 16. What?
Yeah, that way.
You've been in junior high with his granddaughter or something, and he spotted you then and just really had his eye on you.
Fur one in the training, bro. He been looking at you ever since.
Just a real, you freak. You just an old perv. Okay, so he and his wife have been married 30 years, which means his children are probably older than you.
Right.
Easily older than you.
Old enough to be your parents.
Possibly. Well, let's just say this. If they had children right away, they're at least 30. If they have children after they've been married a couple of years, his kids may be the same age as you. So it's going to be really weird if y'all do get married, because then we have the wedding photos where it's you and the children standing there, and then all his friends are going to be asking him, like, did you marry yourself? Because why is it just you and your kids? And then he has to explain to them why this, like, 21-year-old is his wife and his 6-year-old son is... It's just gonna be weird.
It ain't.
Like his kids are gonna be like, oh, like you take your permission slip to him, and then you're gonna be like, man, like you don't have parents anymore. But like the kids,
it's not a good look. It's not gonna look right.
It's really weird. Like no, because like even when his kids have the grandbabies, like you're gonna be the grandma and you're gonna be like 26. That's just weird. Now, to the societal problem that Mojo touched on. All this tells me is that we have been raising kids soft. It's the participation trophy genre of kids. Yeah. Where's your competitive spirit at? So you telling me you like this the love of your life and you just gonna let his wife win?
You just gonna let a dude like that, huh?
You gonna let his wife take your husband? That's what you doing.
How you just gonna stand for that?
Where you ain't got no heart.
Heart.
You ain't about that action. That's what this tells me. Like you want them, but you don't want to really work for them.
You don't want to go all in. You ain't willing to go stalk.
Nope.
You ain't really get no trespassing charges.
You ain't got that in you.
You ain't got it in you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't committed enough to this relationship to go get yourself a restraining order if you want them so bad. That's what you say.
Hey, you can't tell me you really want him and you are still allowed within 200 feet of him.
Exactly. You ain't trying to get no virtual court dates. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
You ain't showing up at family programs just popping up.
Popping up in the back.
Knowing you and his wife beefing. You ain't about that. You ain't pulling up at his house just making life hard.
Helping pass out the little material, all the little pamphlets, whatnot.
Because you know what? That's what winners do.
That's what winners do. All in.
Winners stalk. Winners leave weird notes on his wife's car. Winners leave weirdo voice messages on the family home phone line because they older, so they still got a home phone.
Still got a home line.
You're supposed to be all in that. Like they shouldn't even be able to record messages anymore because you just leaving nonsense on there.
Flood it out.
Mm-hmm. You know I was with him, Sandra. He was with me. Beep.
It's still a hot girl summer.
Beep.
And an old man winter. Beep. All that.
And I'm going to tell you what else this tells me. They've been married 30 years for a reason. Trust me when I tell you. They may have had their issues. But when crunch time showed up, Sandra performed.
She got in her bag.
She got that old lady been with him for a long time. She know how to tickle him on his arm just the way he like.
You think she going to all that aqua what's it called? That aqua aerobics classes for nothing. She trying to stay limber. Mm-hmm. Waiting.
Uh-huh. Sandra, you pulled up and you went for her king, and Sandra showed up and performed. And I'm going to tell you, you took Sandra lightly because you just assumed at 24, you'd be able to just take him.
You just gonna walk in and win. That's what you thought.
That? Yeah,
you gonna walk in and win.
I just show up and win. That ain't, no. That is, winners practice how they play. And based on this, the fact that at 24, you could not snatch that 64-year-old man away from his woman tells me your game, it trash. You garbage.
And old Sandra back flipping off the dresser.
Mm-hmm. She coming down on the split like a Bama State stingette, taking it from him. All on top of him, finna kill him. He trying to reach for his heart medicine. She trying to kill him. Did your 24-year-old do this to you? Huh?
Hold on.
Huh? Did your 24-year-old do this to you?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
No. She's out there like Shang Tsung. She trying to snatch his soul.
Finish him.
Your soul is mine.
See?
And what are you doing? Over here writing us letters.
Mm-hmm.
See, what you need to be doing is watching some adult instructional videos.
Correct.
Get your game up. You need to hit one of these sex stores and just really mess them up.
You right.
Get all kind of crazy ass toys.
Texting it on Twitter. No, she got the whole Kama Sutra book and read it front and back.
While you over here on social media, she putting in work. And you just got outworked by a 64-year-old. And women, let me give you some game here again. They've been married 30 years for a reason. And I know you hear all the cliches about the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. It's two men on this show. We gonna help you. Is that the way to their heart, Mojo?
Nope.
No, because let me explain something to y'all. Whether it's a damn bologna sandwich or Wendy's 4 for 4, my ass can get full. But you know what I can't do? I can't make myself scream like Maxwell at the beginning of Fortunate. That's what the hell we can't do. So while your ass is writing us letters and complaining, step your damn game up.
Step it up.
Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is you eventually will find somebody who's going to marry you. And y'all going to be together for 10, 15, 20 years. And you're going to raise a happy family. You know what's going to happen? Some 24-year-old going to pull up on your ass and take your man from you. Because you ain't got no damn competitive spirit. You need to watch The Last Dance. Tap that inner Michael Jordan. Go for yours at all costs.
At all costs.
If that is your husband, you tell his wife to get the hell out the way of true love.
Or either we gonna split them. We're gonna be sister wives.
Hey, you know what? Now, see, that's a whole nother option I didn't think about. You could go in there and parlay with his wife.
Yeah. A barter is always in order.
Explain to her the benefits of splitting the bills 3 ways instead of 2.
There it is.
It's a win-win.
We can all get on the insurance for the cars.
There you go. See, you still under 26, so you still following Obamacare. They ain't gonna believe that ain't your dad.
Exactly.
And speaking of dads, it just screams to daddy issues, so I don't even want to know. Like, is this your dad's golf buddy or something? Y'all just been eyeing each other for a long time? This is really weird.
Really, really weird.
Like, okay, I'm gonna help y'all again. Like, the older guy and the younger girl thing, it gets to be really weird because, again, like, I'm 38. I have no interest in a 20-something-year-old. Like, none. It's just, they're young as hell to me. So a dude that's 50-something pulling up on a lady who's 19, they got a place for you.
Yes.
It's called jail.
Yes.
Because she wrote this letter, and I know what this letter is saying to me. We were together before then, but I just can't say that.
Cause the people coming.
Let me find out that old nigga was at the prom with this girl.
I think before the prom. Might have been the junior prom, wasn't even senior prom.
That old man is weird. You know what? This might be a blessing in disguise for you. Just go ahead and get out while you can.
Move on with your life.
Because this is just really weird. Now, you're going to be ruined because you're going to go and date somebody who's age appropriate for you, and your schedule's just going to be all off because you don't have to stay out. You don't have to stay out till 2, 3 in the morning in the clubs no more because you got this old dude. He at home at 6.
You wonder why you and your new boo can't read the paper together. Sit down and watch the news. What's wrong with that?
What's a paper?
Got him.
Yep. You don't have to deal with trying to get your man that PS5 for Christmas.
Mm.
Oh, man ain't studying none of that.
Nope.
All he want to do is go play a little golf. That's it. Go to the gym at like 8 o'clock in the morning and just stay in there all day in the shower.
That's it.
Ain't lifting nothing. Ain't really just going out for a nice walk.
Just in the steam room.
Yep. That you at 24, you got a whole life ahead of you. And I'm also tell you this too. You really are sorry because you just using this man because he was taking you on a couple of trips and that just blew your damn mind.
He ain't even get your fluid out. He just got in the car and took somewhere. You got drove out. Not even drove. No fluid out, drove out.
You got Ubered. And that just did it for you. You fell in love.
You was a little flame, just something to play around with. That what his wife knew.
Yeah, she wasn't worried about you. Now when
no threat.
Now when you started with that marriage stuff, and again, she knew you wasn't a threat because you wasn't willing to get put in no handcuffs over this. You really want him, but ain't nobody window busted at the house.
No, not one.
You ain't fooling. You're not fooling anybody. You're not busting anybody windows. You're not pulling up on her at her job or at her social events. You know what I'm saying?
No harassment charges.
None. It ain't real.
No community service served. None of that.
Nothing.
No pre-trial diversion program. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
Look, if you can't get this man and keep a clean record, so you need to make a choice. That's all the advice we got for you.
That's it.
Ladies, don't take nothing else from this. Figure out what it is, what you need to do to make your man hit high notes like Prince. Shout!
Should we think about the game this Tuesday?
If you ain't getting that out your man, you ain't doing it right.
We out. We out.